Hi, my name is Dennis. I know, it's okay to laugh. Some people get uncomfortable with me, but I'm supposed to tell you a story. I was in the hall at school the other day, and I dropped my books. Now, for most of you, that may not really be a big deal, but for me, it's a big production. I was staring there, wishing I could use the force. But the force was not with me. And then this pretty girl walks up, and she's like,
"Can I help you with your books?"
And I was like, yeah. So she picks up my books, and then she's like,
"I'll carry them to your class for you."
and I was like, who am I to keep a pretty girl from carrying my books to class? So we get to my classroom, and then she's like,
"Hi, my name is Stacy."
I was like, hi, my name is Dennis. Anyway, right before the bell rings, Stacy's like,
"Hey, tomorrow night I'm going roller skating with some friends. You want to go?"
I was like, yeah, I don't do so well on wheels, you know? And she's like,
"That's okay. I will help you." This piece was inspired by a true story. God created us to crave relationship. Through friendship, which offers acceptance, encouragement, and unconditional love, we impact those we touch. One small kindness extends the perspective of value to someone who is used to being mistreated, ignored, and devalued. One small kindness signifies importance and significance. God's love is demonstrated through my generous acts of kindness when my hand is outstretched. Most people cannot come to know the love of Jesus Christ until they have felt the physical touch of you or me. Each day offers divine inspiration to be more like Christ to our friends and family, as well as strangers. There is this small voice of the Holy Spirit telling me to disregard social norms and extend my hand and my voice to generous acts of kindness. May this speech inspire you to heartfelt, thoughtful love. Dennis, an original masterpiece by Eddie James.
so Stacy helped me get my skates on. I was sitting there just kind of watching everybody skate. It was really cool just to be a part of something, you know? And then Stacy skated over to me and she was like,
"Hey, Dennis, come on, come skating."
and I was like, nah, I'm cool. And then Stacy's like,
"Come on, Dennis, I will help you."
so I said, okay. So Stacy helped me out on the roller skating rink, and this leg went that way, and this leg went that way. I made it all around the way twice. It was so cool. Anyways, after we were done skating, Stacy's mom came and picked us up. As we got to our house and I was getting out of the car, Stacy was like,
"Hey, Dennis, tomorrow afternoon I'm having some friends over, and we're going to swim and eat out. You want to go?"
I was like, yeah, I don't do so well in the water either. And she said,
"That's okay. I will help you.
So I said, okay. My mom dropped me off at Stacy's house the next day, and I just really sat on one of the lawn chairs. Feeling the sun on my body felt so good. Until Stacy swam over and she was like, "Hey Dennis, come on, come swimming." I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm good." And then Stacy was like, "Come on, Dennis, I will help you." So I said, okay. Stacy helped me out in the water, and I was standing there and I was like, "Woohoo!" you know? And then Stacy said,
"Hey Dennis, come on in a little deeper."
I was like, "No, no, no." And then Stacy was like,
"Come on, Dennis, I will."
I know. You will help me. So Stacy helped me out in the water and just held out her arms and let me float for a little while. It was incredible. Anyways, afterward, we were just sitting there and eating hamburgers. Stacy was just telling me about all of her dreams and what she wanted to do with her life. Finally, she asked me,
"Hey Dennis, tell me about some of your dreams."
I was like, "I don't really have any dreams." And she said,
"Come on, Dennis, everybody has dreams."
No, not me. And she kept persisting. And then I kind of got frustrated at her, you know? Finally, I said, "Okay, Stacy, you want to know my dream? I'll tell you my dream. In my dream, this hip is in place, just like everybody else's. And in my dream, this leg is straight, just like everybody else's. And in my dream, these hands, they're not crippled anymore. And in my dream, I can run, and I can jump in the hallways, and I can carry my own books to class. And in my dream, I don't need these old glasses to see anymore. And in my dream, my mouth is normal,
just like everybody else.
and in my dream, I can run, and I can jump in the hallways, and I can carry my own books to class. Nobody looks at me or laughs at me. In my dream, I'm normal, just like everybody else. And then I look back and I realize, it's just a dream. Stacy sat there silently. All of a sudden, she said,
"Dennis, that is the dumbest dream I have ever heard."
I was like, "Hey, you should know how to make a crippled guy feel good."
And then she said, "No, Dennis, you don't get it. You are one of God's original masterpieces."
And I said, "No, Stacy, you don't get it. I'm a joke is what I am." She said,
"Dennis, you're so focused with what's on the outside. But God doesn't care about what's on the outside. For man looks at the outward appearance, But God looks at the heart. We all have handicaps. It's just easier to see yours. And you know what? She was right. About 3 weeks later, Stacy invited me to church. Surprise. But when I went, I found out why she was the way she was. It was because of all the people that were a part of her life and helped her to overcome her handicaps. And you know what? She was right. I tell you today, you are one of God's original masterpieces. And you may say, Dennis, you don't get it. You don't know what my handicaps are. But I say, no, I don't. But don't worry, because God is always standing there saying, I will help you.